Yeah, this little TV doesn't look too good, but that's okay. I'm not really that worried about the looks on there. Um, I just need to be able to see what I'm doing. That's all. So when you see me looking to the left of the screen, I'm looking to my right. And let me go ahead and mute the audio over here. There we go. And the stream looks like it's okay. Um, okay, so I'm going to be doing editing, so I'll probably be using my headphones. But first thing I want to do is I want to close the door. Just give me a second. Okay. What am I doing? What do I want to do right this second? Oh yeah. Um. Okay. Actually, I should have done this before I started, but I'm just kind of trying to get up to speed here. No, that's not what I want. This one's what I want, which, well, that's weird. Uh-oh. So, well, that's kind of interesting. Apparently I can do things over here, but, web browser over here, I think that's because there's some hardware acceleration going on. I should be streaming, I think. Um, I can't close that, can I? I can't move that either. I can move this. Here, let's go to desktop. Uh, here. Okay, so you can see this, and you can probably see the main desktop. That's Blender, and so everything should be going. But so this is kind of interesting. So this is kind of what happened the other day. It's actually Brave that's locking up because the rest of the computer's working fine. It's just I couldn't get to it because the it was my only single screen. So that's quite interesting. Um, I wonder why. I wonder if does that do anything? Nope. That is locked up. Why is that locked up? Let's go here. Let's actually go to YouTube. Let's see if it pops up like normal. Because oh, that's quite interesting. Huh. Now, I wonder if I guess I'm not am I not I'm not dropping frames, huh? Uh see if I can view let's look at the docs, I guess. I'm not sure if it's oh, now it has to make the stupid image huge. I can't make it smaller than this. I can move it though, I think. Can I move it? Darn it. I can't change this. Here, how about I just. What'd that do? Can I break it out? Good, I can break it out. That means I can. could probably resize most of this. Just a second. That is so weird, though. Okay. FPS is okay. What about like dropped frames or something? Let's resize this. Come on, resize. There we go. Am I dropping frames? I've dropped some frames, but it's not dropping frames. Okay. So that is quite interesting. Here, let me bring this up on to the screen. And here. This was freezing up here. You can see that. Browser, sorry about that. Okay, let's do something here. Let's do that, and this one. Okay, so this one locked up, see? And that's what happened the other time. The other time, so somehow Brave and OBS are somehow fighting for resources or something. I could attempt to tell it to not to use hardware acceleration. I mean, I don't really want to do that, but you know, if it's not working correctly. Anyways, this is just a simple YouTube window, and then I put it off on my other screen. Like this is like you can't see it right now because it's on the other screen, and then that, and then yes, OBS is looking fine, and it doesn't look like it's dropping frames currently, although it's occasionally dropping frames. I'm not sure why, but it does look like the speed is maintaining and stuff, and so hopefully I'm okay here. YouTube. I wonder if I need YouTube up or something to anyways, that's not really important. Let's shrink that because everything is working like it's supposed to now. That's great. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot what I was gonna do here. What I normally do here is let's go over here. Right. 17. Okay. Copy. And you have to forgive me, but I am going to. Well, actually, you know what? I can do it in here. So give me a few seconds because what I'm doing is just basically I am notifications. Somebody likes my edit streams sometimes. This is somebody put a like on uh my last edit stream. Like I posted to X, and of course my last edit stream was on Wednesday. My last official edit stream was on Wednesday. Okay, so like your post. There we go. Video editing stream number 16. Copy. So I guess there's a few people that like my video editing streams. Fender Q. Let's see. Right. Where are communities? That's communities. Okay. Let's open that new tab. And There. Okay, let's go ahead and post. A video editing stream. Yeah, I had this set up before. The only problem is it's a TV, so it's a 16:9 for one thing. So I can't make it vertical or something. And then the other thing is my main monitor here is like I don't know, it's like a 30, it's almost a 32 inch or something. It's pretty big for a monitor. And so I have to literally crane my neck. You can see it in the stream if you're watching. You see my profile basically because it's the TV is to my right, and the picture on the TV is kind of poor, but it's I mean I can still see it. It's fine, but anyways, let's see, video editing stream number 17. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and oh shoot, I copied that. All right, fine. Let's go ahead and copy and paste. Oh, there we go. And then the tags. Copy, paste, post. All right. Copy. And then usually I do this I do I post the links to like X and Discord and IRC first before I actually get online. Sometimes I start the stream, but then I put up the please wait screen and then I go ahead and do it. But today, since I'm setting everything up all weird, I do it this ways. Classroom, community, streaming, B, edit, stream 17, post. Okay. And seems like there's this thing called your streaming community, and supposedly this guy was like going to help people like um, get views and stuff. And there's quite a few people that have they're actually members of this your streaming community thing. It's something called school.com with a K, spelled with a K. And your streaming community is somebody's page or somebody's, I don't know how you do it, group or whatever, something like that. But it seems like I'm the only one that posts about streaming. Occasionally, I get a thing showing like a new member putting on some sort of welcome deal. And here, it's this here. So basically, as you can see, I'm mostly the only one that's actually posted streams here. And if I put all there, let's look at the pinned. If you notice, the most of these are just me. Occasionally, you have like, okay, Nintendo Switch 2 trailer has dropped. So this guy Joshua Dunson has a YouTube channel, and he uploaded a video, I guess 9 days ago, right? Then the rest of these are all me, 18 days ago, and that was his intro deal. So it's like, and even though part of it is because I post almost every day, part of it too is because they literally don't. There's literally not any posts for at least 2 weeks in between or something. Kind of depends, but anywho, let's go ahead and head back. Let me move this back off screen. Dang, this TV is like so dim um, compared to my monitor. My monitor is nice and bright. My TV in there is fine. The TV is fine. My old monitor is fine, you know, brightness wise. But this little Scepter TV is just like dim to beat everything. I had to crank up the brightness and contrast and stuff to be able to even see it. It's it's funny. Of course, this has HDR. This monitor does, and so that might have a little something to do with it. Anywho, let me do the other thing, the Discord. So, and I'll go ahead and put that off screen too, just so I'm not disturbing anybody. Okay. Let's just put a blank screen up here, blank tab up here. Or better yet, let's just put this up here. Because this is what I'm going to do. Anywho, okay. Let's see. Edit stream. Oh. Editing update number 6. Okay. Some of these Discords have a deal that pops up the little thumbnail of the link and the name and everything. They don't all do it, but some of the Discords do. And so I don't usually put a description. I just put the link up. There's this, that, TIG source. Okay. What's that? Game dev. aegamedev.net. And like I said, at some point, not just the editing, but all of my live streams, at some point I'll stop putting like links everywhere. And if probably the first one that I'll stop doing is I'll stop posting the links to the edit streams. Well, at some point I might actually stop the edit streams just because there's nothing new that I need to do. Right now I'm trying to catch up, and so you can kind of see my progress. Let's see, point and click, and stream share. Okay, give me a second. I'm almost done here. Chap Z, edit stream 17 up, and let's go to the games from scratch. V and redot. Even though I'm using Blender and just editing streams, I'm still posting it in the redot Discord also, just in discussion. I could put it in general. It might be more apt because this is not actually using any redot. Just my game is, and anyway, it doesn't really matter. Nobody's complained yet. When they start complaining, I'll decide not to post links anymore or something. YouTubers. Before I can like post my streams for you for from YouTubers, I have to engage in the community, which means chatting in some deals. Uh, which I don't know. Yeah, I don't really have anything much to say as far as anything goes. But anywho, so I'm still doing the same thing that I was doing. Where are we at? We're at um seven. What is it? Oh no, that's the 17th. Okay, the 17th, right? Wait a minute, 12, 17. Oh, there's three 12/17s. I see. Let's see something here. I kind of still want to do the same thing I was doing earlier, which is trying to make sure that I just keep the updates to what I typed and not when I'm talking. So I'll probably be doing that. And I'm not really sure how to make that more interesting just yet because, it's like one of those things. Maybe I shouldn't stream it. Well, it doesn't matter one way or the other. I'm still spending the time, and I figure, somebody can drop in, we can chat or whatever. Uh, Disable, and so I can have like the chat up. Uh, there's that. There we go. So I have IRC up, and yeah. Oh, that's right. Forgot. Do that. I just forgot to do IRC. And all I'm doing is I'm just putting the link in Blender, Game Designers, and Game Dev. And then I'm going to Afternet and going and doing it in Game Dev and Ludum Dare, or Ludum Dare, or however you want to pronounce it. Um, yeah, so, okay. Um, this is kind of good. At least I can observe too what I look like on here. So partly when I go to just a webcam, I can switch back because I know that I'm on webcam. Partly I know if I'm covering up the screen, which I'm covering the lower right corner of the screen, but eventually I can just move that along. Um, this little color strip up here is me masking off the yeah, let's see if I can okay, let's put this over here somewhere, and let's just shorten this a little bit. You can see that there's IRC up there, and I just didn't want to end up in the update video, so I put a little color square. Oh, where's the stupid? Okay, there we go. All right, let's see if we can get through this fairly quickly. Uh, let's see, how long is this? 148, 124. Okay, so this is about 25 minutes. This is a 25-minute one, which is good. It's fairly slow. And all I'm going to be doing is I'm going to time compress the whole lot. But I just wanted just the typing part of it showing up when I do my voiceover. And I'll probably see if I can remember where I was, and so I can explain a few of the things, a few of the story points and stuff that I'm actually putting in my notes, just so it's not just some dry notes here. So I'm not very good at this stuff, and really all I want to do is I want to catch up to the current day, because the current day all I'm doing is I'm taking little clips, and they'll just be practically nothing to put together. I won't need to speed up anything or anything. I might need to trim it a little bit. I put the clips together, and that's a video. Then I can do anything else I want to later, like add music or memes or images or whatever, title cards, anything I want in there. And it won't take too long because there's not that very long of a video clips. And that'll be clips, real short clips. So, anyways, so first thing I want to do here is, the first thing I want to do here is proxy. I do 50%. I go ahead and record run, or record run. I'm not sure. And let's go ahead and rebuild those proxy and timecode indices. I'll still work, but it's going to be kind of slow going. Oh yeah. Anyways, like what I was saying is, what was it yesterday that I was having the problems? Where it locked up, or the day before, where basically the computer locked up, right? I thought the computer locked up, couldn't do anything. Well, the Brave browser apparently was doing that because with some help of you guys in IRC, I was able to go into terminal and go back here. I was able to go into terminal and what was I doing? Oh yeah, go into terminal and see what was going on. Well, apparently the system was still working. It was just the browser window was locked up, and since it was the only screen I had and the only thing on screen, I couldn't get to the other screens. Well, apparently it happened again just a few minutes ago, and so what happened is the Brave browser window froze up. The rest of the computer is working fine. Everything is streaming. Everything was working, and so what I did is I had a browser open over here on my main display, and then I opened up YouTube. When I opened up YouTube, then the other YouTube uh, tab, the other YouTube window that was off screen, instantly started working again. So some weird thing with Brave. I have a feeling though that no matter what I do today for the rest of the day, it's not going to lock up. Why? Because I have this weird thing that happens in OBS, and that is whenever I start it up, I always have to mess with the gain, the white balance, the focus. These several controls that are that do the auto focusing and variable um, frame rate. Well, and then the things like the contrast, auto contrast, and brightness and stuff. And so I don't know if you'll see it sometimes. Sometimes I'll like bend my head down a little bit so that it gets close up to my head, and then the brightness changes, and the focus changes, and all this stuff changes, and I can't get it to stop until I go in there, disable all that, or go in there, switch it to automatic and stuff, because none of the controls are manual like they're supposed to be. Switch it to automatic, then uh, switch it back to manual, and then it works fine. And so I even do a thing where, even though I don't have to do a thing, where I close the browser, or close OBS, and then I restart it, and then the screen's like all dark and stuff. I reset it to some standard thing. Then I have to go back into the settings. I have to mess with the sliders a little bit so it fixes itself, and the picture fixes itself, and it's steady. It doesn't autofocus. It doesn't do any. The brightness changes, and it's fine. Um, and it stays that way until I turn off or reboot the computer. When I reboot the computer, I have to do the process all over again. So I have a feeling that when Brave was doing its thing, its lockup thing, and somehow opening a new YouTube tab stopped that from messing up, then I have a feeling that it's going to work this way until I reboot or until I shut down again. So I shouldn't have that problem anymore. Anyways, I wonder, did it? Oh, it actually went through the. That's cool. It went through the the proxy building fairly quick. Look, it's quick now. It's good. Okay, so we're going to wait until I start typing, like right there. And I'm gonna um, expand this out a little bit because that way I can see pauses in my talking. And sometimes there's those little dillies like this. It'll be me saying like okay or some such. And it's actually kind of useful. You know, normally it's kind of annoying. It's annoying to have all these ums and ahs and whatever because I guess I don't talk on camera that well or something. But I can use this to kind of like sync it up or to find dead spots where I can, you know. So like here, and I honestly I'll go ahead and turn on the desktop audio so that way you can hear what I'm hearing when I do a playback. On to Hubert's. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and not worry about that and just go ahead and cut it here, just because at the starting of a typing, it does it really quick. When I especially when I speed it up, you won't even notice it. So should be fine. Oh, Control Z. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and actually let's undo. Okay, like that. Let's go ahead and connect strips. Make sure they're all connected. And then let's go ahead and here, K again, delete, back arrow. Back arrow puts it inside the gap because the playhead needs to be in front of, and in front meaning it's got to be at the start before it gets to any gaps, and then it can close the gaps. So now I can just hit backspace like I always do because it closes that gap. Page down to it's at the start, and off we go. And then the the uh, the proxy really helps in this regard because especially just for this, maybe not like in any other kind of editing task. Although proxies help in any editing task, it means the scrubbing is really super quick. But the in this case, it really helps me to know when I'm just jabbering on like I always do. Like right here, I'm just talking here, so I'm gonna go back to where I started typing uh, magic, magic, and I can actually see. I don't know if you can see that there. You may not be even watching anyways, but there's this little gap in between talking, right? So then I can just go ahead and hit K to cut, and then I can scrub through it until I start typing again, which shouldn't be too long, like right there. And put K, delete, back arrow, backspace, page down, and then off we go again. And apparently, plot points. Okay. Okay, so then apparently I'm talking again. Okay, and um, I don't want to delete just yet. I want to wait till oh, we want to move it up. Wait, let's see what I say here. Hey. Okay, I don't need that. So, okay. Okay. Then I bump it up till I stop talking. And usually it's not very long. Oh. Okay. Okay, delete. Back arrow, backspace. Page down. Rinse. Lather, rinse, repeat. Oh. Right there. There we go. Okay. Cut. And then type. And get ready to type, I think. Looking down. I did some sort of correction there. Oh. I guess I should start there, though. Harold here. Why? Because originally his name was Harold, and because of Harry Potter, I decided not to use the name Harold. All right. I guess. Guess I want to delete this out of here. I think. See if I'm right. If I'm right, we're gonna back this up here. Save the resort. So let's do Hubert. Okay. Hubert, then proceed. Okay, so I'm adding stuff there. I guess I'll leave it. I'll leave that in. Okay, let's select this though. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to leave out the errors. I'm trying to leave out just me talking. So I want to see nothing but nonstop typing, especially when I speed it up. It'll look like it's continuous. All right, so let's keep going. When I put my hands behind my head, I'm thinking, I'm speaking to the camera, whatever, and I'm not typing. That's kind of funny. Oh, there we go. And I started typing. We'll go right there. I don't need to listen to it. I don't need to listen to a lot of this stuff, but sometimes I just do it to see how it flows, basically. Okay, let's delete, back arrow, backspace, page down. I wish it would actually jump the timeline exactly to the playhead. There might be a way to do that in Blender. So if you are listening or watching and know Blender well enough, is there a way to have it automatically jump to the playhead in the timeline so I don't have to scroll it over? Anywho. And okay, sometimes it's real short. Here, let's do it like that. Sometimes it's real short, but it's just so I can get moving along, basically. So, and there we go. Wait, okay, right about there. Okay, okay, delete, back arrow, backspace, reach down, move this over, move it on over, move it on over, move over, little dog, big old dog is moving in. All right, okay, this, I was just I suppose I could remove the parts where I'm like rubbing my nose. It looks dumb or it looks bad or whatever you want to say it. Um, but okay, I can just do it right there though, for sure. And then awesome. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about the drop down part. I'm just gonna go straight to the text. I do need to find out a way of find a little bit more exciting in my talking though, because I have a feeling that it's not. I have a feeling it's kind of boring, and I'm almost speaking in monotone. And when I'm excited about, like when I'm making my plots and stuff, I'm doing okay there. But when I'm doing stuff like this repetitive stuff, then my voice kind of gets repetitive, I think. Page down, and let's just select it, and then let's go ahead and I'm not going to edit this too much. Oh, well, I will edit that though because I'm trying to do. Okay, we'll just do this here. And I'm not even sure what I'm doing here. I mean, in the okay. I mean, I don't know. Sure, I'm not sure what I'm doing. Actually, in the stream at a certain point, at some points, I guess. Okay, boom, 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 and looks like we're almost done with this. All right, right. Oh, let's see something here. So I'm not doing that. Okay. This was just explaining that I wasn't gonna do. Okay, right here. Okay. Okay. I was just explaining. So part of the humor was that that he was actually married. He was actually married to Violet, and so what I was going to have him do is there was going to be a divorce kind of thing, and him in order for him to reclaim his magic, he was going to produce a prenuptial agreement that they had signed that would give him back his magic. But I decided I didn't really want to do like I didn't want to put divorce in here. I didn't want to put kind of like I said, love triangle. I didn't want to put any like real like adult, stupid relationship, soapy crap. You know, I just wanted to be straight up, kind of all ages appropriate, like I said, and whatever. Uh, and so that's what I changed a lot of it. And so I made it instead of sharing your magic with your spouse. Um, I had it to where by tradition, after you get married, you share the magic, and you don't have to do it that way. It's not linked to the marriage in that case. And then I made it to where he wasn't actually married to her yet, and Violet had encouraged him to go ahead and do it anyways because they were going to spend their life together or some such. And then of course she betrays him and then goes to Max. And then so that's where how come he doesn't have half of his magic. Anyways, I was just explaining that in the deal in here. So let's see where I get back to typing. back. And where am I typing again? Come on. And right there. Okay. Okay, delete. This is like a little one. I don't know. I do it kind of based on how I feel, how I'm feeling at the time, whether or not to take it out, even if it's tiny. If it looks like I'm just looking down and I'm doing something, then I don't take it out. But if it's just small, but I am stopping and I'm trying to explain something, I'm gonna try to remove it. Like right here. Like I should have removed the part where I'm wiping my nose or whatever, wiping my nose basically, because of my allergies. My allergies is not acting up right this second, so that's good. Okay. Do the thing over my head. And there we go. This is why a quick edit function would be really helpful because then I don't have to queue it up exactly. I mean, I still will. Still go scrub through where I wanted to delete something, but then I might select. I might use a special key, like well, for instance, Shift or Control or something, or Alt left mouse button. I'd drag it onto the timeline. I'd drag it to the right, and then whatever's off the timeline would scroll onto the timeline, and would keep scrolling until you let up. And then when you let up, it would select that portion of the clip, not a whole clip, just the portion that you selected. And then I can do like a delete. I can do the special ripple delete, special edit delete where I use the same key. For instance, could alt alt delete or something. I don't know if that's not already being used, but I just mean it do a special key combination that would activate the function, and so it would be a lot quicker just removing stuff that ways. Anyway, okay. So let's go bump it up. And I'm typing, I'm typing, I'm typing. I'm not typing there. I'm explaining, explaining. And okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Space, page down. And that's a little bit of ways too. So, and room. Okay. And then when do I start typing? All right. That kind of works. Okay. Okay. Delete, back arrow, backspace, page down. I can only go so fast on this, but it looks like this particular clip is almost done, which is good. So there's that. Delete. Save. Okay. That one was 30 minutes. 7, no, 13, 21, 25. Oh, no, that was my second one. Okay. Or it's actually the third video. Wait. 13, 21, 25. I kind of did this on purpose. I guess I have to expand it out. 125009. That's that one. 12, 13, 21, 25, which is this one that I'm working on here. Okay. Doesn't seem to have as many edits as that first one did. Of course, that first one is also 2 hours, so of course it's gonna have more edits. Okay, so this is, like I said, this is 13, 21, 25, and then we're actually working on our last film clip here. Let's put the last film clip here. Okay. All right. And it's intersecting with the color, this color clip, which is fine. Just because if you take the color clip away, it means that they're on two separate film strip deals, kind of on purpose, semi on purpose. So here, uh, disconnect strips. This one, Control C, Control V, that. And then let's just go ahead and just for sake of completeness, let's reconnect the strips. Doesn't really matter, but thought I'd do it anyways. Now, this one should be about an hour. 135 to 245, 250. Yeah, so it's a little bit over an hour. And then what I want to do is I want to drag the length. Come on. Okay. Now let's go ahead and select this. 2%. Rebuild proxy and timecode indices. And that should take a little bit longer than the other one just did. Since the other one's like 25 minutes. This is actually an hour and not quite 3 times, but almost 3 times. What time is it? I'm going to actually do a break, and I'm going to do a short break this time. Um, so yeah, thanks for watching so far, and I'll be right back. I think there's coffee in there. If not, I won't worry about it because I did have an extra cup that was left over from yesterday. But I'm going to check that out here in just a second. So, yeah. So I'm going on my break, and this time I well, I can't promise, but I'm going to try really hard to make sure it's 15 minutes or less. Anyways, thanks for watching so far, and I'll be right back. Just a second, just turning on the mic and the desktop audio. Okay, so much quicker this time, right? Still not exactly 15 minutes, but way better than an hour or 45 minutes. So now I'm in the home stretch for this particular video. Maybe I'll get this whole video done today. That's kind of good. I know that means I took 2 days on it, but we'll see here. We'll see how much I can get through, and then maybe we'll check out a couple of feature deals. Anyways, so it's funny. So the YouTube has not froze up or anything, and I still see some drop frames, but they're not. It's not continuously dropping. It's like they're occasionally they do, I guess. Frames missed due to rendering lag. 0.1%. Skip frames due to encoding lag. 0.2%. I mean that you hardly notice that, I guess. And that's okay. And then of course recording is kind of separate, I think, so I don't think it affects when I record stuff. I don't think it actually affects the stream or vice versa. Anywho, it's funny. Here, let me show you. Actually, let's see something here. Where is the? Maybe what I should do is I should just kind of move this up here a little bit, and that way you can see a little bit down here. If I try to go to the right, it will not go off of the bar. I have to actually let that go before I can actually. Oh, I guess I can't do it at all anyways. I have to actually be above. Oh, that's interesting. So the top, I see. I get it. My little TV is a 1080p, and then this is a like 1440. It's like 2560 by 1440, and this is a 1920 by 1080. So what it is because it's like extended desktop. It's not shrinking anything. So what it's doing is I can't go off this part of the screen. I have to go up to the see, I can slip off there. And that's where the 1080 part ends, right about there. And then okay, I get it. Okay, I was just trying to show this to you because I thought it was kind of weird and funny, I guess. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put this. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and put this back down there, and that's fine. And let's see if I can get back to. Let's get back to this. All right, so we're gonna do kind of the same thing here. We're gonna make sure that these are connected, and I like that new connected feature. That's pretty good. Does that mean I can work on multiple strips at the same time as long as they're connected? But I have to remember to disconnect them before actually being able to select them individually. It's kind of annoying, but it doesn't happen as much as you would think. So anyways, let's go here. And let me check something real quick. Okay. People were talking in Blender, but nothing to do with me, which is fine. All right. So let's get back to it, right? Okay. Oh, that's right. I did the. So this should be quick now, right? Yeah, fairly quick. Okay, that's good. Because the indices were built. That's right. That's what I left on. I left them a break and it's still fairly quick. The building the indices is fairly quick. I'm not sure what change I did that caused it to be quick, but it is. That's good. Anywho, Let's go for what I'm doing here. Okay. I almost don't need to trim it, but I will trim it a little bit. Do I have... select strip view proxy. Are we on? Oh, it's building the proxies. I thought I built the dang proxy. Didn't I? Hmm. That's weird. Okay, well, whatever. I'm still gonna do it. It's slow. It might be slow, but let's see where I start typing right there. Okay, okay, delete, back arrow, backspace, page down. And now I'm typing, typing, typing. Oh, I'm sitting back. I'm putting my arms behind my head. It means I'm reclining. I'm relaxing. Okay. So, and oh, no, it looks like the. I know it's rebuilding the proxies, but seems to be going at a really good clip. So, all right. Okay. Delete, backspace, back arrow, page down. Doing a lot of if I'm doing straight typing, if I'm not doing a lot of talking, that's fine. In fact, that's better. That means that I don't have to do as much editing. Okay, okay. Okay, delete, back arrow, backspace, page down. And okay. Guards. Okay. Jump up. There. Okay. Delete, back arrow, backspace, page down. And some more typing, which is good. Okay. I'm probably doing some talking in here. Um, I'm not gonna worry about. Okay, I'll do. I guess I'll do it right about there. Push this over to the side. Oh, wait a second. Right, right about there. That's fine. We're gonna do this. Okay. delete, and we're going to go ahead and right about there. Okay, delete, backspace, back arrow, backspace, page down. Okay. Alrighty. So there's an hour. It was from what, 1:35 to 2:45. Okay, so we're hitting about 20 minutes here, I think. Uh, let's do it about here. And right about there. Try not to edit too much of this because it is taking a long time. I still want it to flow, but I don't want it too small of a. Um, yeah, I don't want to cut out too small of a gaps. Okay. Looks like I am typing at a really pretty good clip here. All right, keep going. I am impressed. It looks like I'm got through. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and clip this out a little bit here. Okay. Okay, delete. See, there wasn't that much to do on this one. But you'd think with an hour there would be more, but apparently not. Maybe there. Let's do something here. Okay. Okay. K for K. Okay. And do I do any more typing? I do some more. I do actually do more typing. Okay. Alrighty, we're almost there. Almost there. All right. Okay, delete. And there we go. Now, the question is, where? There it is. Okay. Backspace. There we go. Awesome. So then, the next thing I do here. Actually, let's do something here. Let's select all, and let's deselect that and that. Oh, I see. They're connected. I kind of forgot. Probably the same thing with this. Okay. Then we want to make this a meta strip. Make meta strip. Make meta strip. Okay, it's still the same length. Where do we have that attached to? That's okay, I guess. It's still the full length, which is fine. Let's go ahead and grab this. Grab it with a G. Up. One more. And leave it like that. Okay. Then let's go ahead and add speed control. Now this is going to take forever to render out, I think. This will actually be a good test here. Make sure I saved it. And let's go ahead and add a oh, I bet you I can't add it, can I? Effect strip. Shoot. Tab. Okay, Control Z. Let's disconnect them first. And now I need this as close as possible. Those are the color strips, and I need to make sure that go ahead and I guess I'll go ahead and delete the audio because I don't need to have that in there. So let's delete let's just delete it, I guess. Oh shoot. Maybe I shouldn't have had the color strips overlap because I need to make sure I select just the audio strips here. Okay, that's good. And this. Like so. Okay. Let's tab out of that sucker. Let's go ahead and add, it's not modifier, let's add effect strip. Why can't I add a stupid effect strip? Okay, there we go. Speed control. Now, the fun part. Okay, so let's see the. Okay, let's go to strip. Let's go to what duration. Check out duration. 2 hours and 40 minutes and 56 seconds and 59 frames. So essentially 57 seconds. Okay. 2 hours and 40 minutes is how many? Let me do some calculations here. 120 be 120 plus 40. Say 120 plus 41. Okay, it's 161. Here, let's round it to 0. 160. Actually, I guess I could just do it 8 minutes because that divides evenly. 8 minutes divides evenly. So I can make it exactly 8 minutes. Seems like a good round number. I don't strictly need to do that. I just figured why not. Minutes, seconds. Okay. Space. Okay, so here's the deal, right? Today's an edit stream, and okay, let's see how long I've been in OBS for streaming for. An hour and 37 minutes. Right now it's approximately 3 o'clock. And I need at least another hour to stream with. I don't have to have another hour to stream with, but I wonder something. I don't know if I can do both at the same time, so I probably won't try to do both at the same time, but um, before I can do a voiceover, I gotta render this out. Now, the only thing here is that now I could start rendering this out. And I don't know about having multiple instances of Blender open because to be able to edit the next one, I need to be able to open the next one in a new instance while this is still rendering. I mean, I think you can do that, but I don't know for sure. In fact, let's do that. What the heck? Oh, what did I do? Control S must be scale or something. How very weird. Um, wait, maybe I can Control Z. There we go. Huh. I meant to Control S here on the Blender window, and I did it in OBS, so it scaled my image to the width of the screen. Um, okay, so I'm all stretched out. Okay. Uh, so let's think. If I could just close this and I could go ahead and start on number 7, making sure I have the files, making sure that I get them in there, and I can start editing them. And then, because what I need to do here is I'm going to make a voiceover. And in order to make a voiceover over a time lapse, I have to be able to watch the time lapse, but I can't watch the time lapse until I render it. And rendering is going to take a whole lot of time. Even though that's only 2 hours and 40 something minutes, it's still a lot of time for it to compress. So it's going to take a while. It'd probably take all the time I have left on the stream. So I guess I could just close this and I could open it, or I can essentially open a new template project and create a new project, new folders for number 7. And that way, later on, I can render this out. Now, when I render it out, I'm going to render it at 50%, real time, low quality, just so I can do the voiceover. I record the voiceover by watching it and either streaming or just recording in OBS. If I'm not if I'm not on when I'm ready to do this, I'll just record it, which is fine. And then I take and I'll actually bring the file in and put the audio in underneath uh, where it is supposed to go. And then I'll do a final render with the settings all maxed out, you know, high quality, full 1080p video, that sort of thing. So, yeah. So I guess, unless somebody tells me otherwise, unless people in Blender are listening or watching, or somebody else knows about Blender, um, then you can tell me if it can handle me opening another instance of Blender while I'm rendering out one video and work on another project in another instance. And I'm running Linux Mint Debian Edition, LMDE 6. So it's Mint Debian essentially. I'm doing this in. I don't know if it would handle it really good. Maybe it handled it just fine. But I don't know right now. So all I'm gonna do right now is I'm just gonna go ahead and close this. I'm gonna render my my test footage, my rough cut footage, so I can do my voiceover later. And maybe I'll do the voiceover later. Maybe I'll do it tonight on another super secret stream, and just so I can get that ready. And instead, right now, I'll work on number 7. Maybe I can get through number 7 quicker, and who knows? Maybe I could get both of them done. And then if I have to do voiceover or whatever tonight, I think that's what I'm be mostly doing now. Depending on what's on the video sources. So yeah. So I guess that's what I'm gonna do. I saved it already. We're gonna open recent. We're gonna open template.blend. Okay, before I do anything though, I need to set up some folders, right? Dev stuff and projects, Blender projects, and 7. Okay, let's go into library, source video. Let's go to 7, 19th and 20th, 2024, December 19th and 20th. Actually, let's do something here. Let's do a rename, but instead of renaming, I'm going to copy this, Control C, and then I'm going to go ahead and go back into Blender projects. I am going to go ahead and create a new folder. I'm going to call this that, but I'm going to call this update, like so. And now I'm going to go ahead and save this file, save as. We're going to save it in here. We're going to say, if I can copy it in here, I'm going to copy it in here. And I'm going to leave off the sources part so that they all have the same name. Save it. Good. Done. Perfect. Okay, we're going to go to source video. We're going to go to number 7. We are going to, looks like I have 5 files there. I don't know how long these are. And hopefully they're not too long, but if they are, we'll have to see. Actually, let's do something real quick. Let us go and go to the library, source video, number 7. And let me go through and see what's on those. This is probably just a to-do. It's only 216 meg here. I'm going to open it with VLC. I know I guess it's supposed to be kind of not that great to do MKVs with VLC or something. I don't know, but and it's got this annoying habit of not updating the image if I'm on pause. I have to hit the frame advance before it will update the image. That's definitely an error, but it's got the features that I like, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. So that should start recording. Okay, and actually let's just speed it up a little bit. It's only 30 minutes. this madness wolf that wants to eat people. He instead turns super scary. That's everything, everybody. Okay, Dylan, Max Accelerator, no, Black Knight, Zan's about great, and I don't see Cookies in there. I'm pretty sure it was my notes, so I'll fast check. The third wolf isn't in the later notes. I don't think he's in the earlier notes though. Financial level challenges, locations include schools, nice dining, college, wizard view, and princess prep. The Grand Enchanted Landian Hotel, dwarf mines, and administration buildings. Story arc, super conflict, Max Main to conquer the realms using a puppet king, mine, quicksilver, and magical experiments. Multiple to 20. So I'm just reading up here what's on ChatGPT. Includes puzzle designs that goes in between the plot points. Settings, hotels, mines, developing cinematic and story delivery, a roadmap phase for refining out cut scenes, and interactive narrative blend. Select first desktop audio is on good. Elements into the roadmap, or should we prioritize developing actionable steps for one of the characters or set? Because okay, let's see. Okay, it doesn't have Chester. Okay, so this is just where I'm trying to. ChatGPT actually are in one. I'm trying to get ChatGPT to go and analyze my document. I believe I had already pasted in here. That's why it's showing CK elements. I don't know if that's something that I should put in the update video because I don't know. Yeah. Described as Chester's bully, but not Janet. His character is very. I don't remember. So I'm not sure what to do. I mean, I can tell it to either reanalyze it or I can tell it to, and then potential inclusion of language. Exactly. Violet Moonshadow. Addition turned common and blesses away. Violet. I wasn't doing a good job either. Actual period. Don't know what Venus. Okay, so I'm getting movies, short movies. Oh, well, short this is kind of cool. A lot of the videos, like the 30s, 40s, and 50s were. This is where I was, and I don't think I'm gonna have Red in there, Red Riding Hood, but this is where I was coming up with her name. Let's see, what did I? Maybe it's in here. Some locations. I know some locations by heart because I remember writing about them. I'm just going to go ahead and, but let's see. Let's see if I can still type something in here though. Okay. All right. So that was just me discussing the characters with ChatGPT, hoping that it would help give me some ideas. And then I went to. Now my nose is bugging me again. Sorry about that. If you're watching, if you're not, you don't need to watch. Okay, so that was only 30 minutes. This is 4.2 gig. This is going to be like 2 hours or something. It's like the rest of these are shorter or something. But let's open with VSE again. Let's see here. Is this like the next day? Recording. Good. No, this is still on. This is 3 hours. Here, and we can full screen this. So here. Okay, let's speed me up. Okay, this is where I was putting in some more of my notes. Okay, so we have. I guess not reports. We have Nice Academy. I'm just gonna write down the names. Maybe I'll write the description a little bit. But we'll look at it now. Nice Academy. Wizard. Because university's long. Established in Washington, states in the late 16th century. Primary school. Okay. Force of Forgetfulness to see if they had another dealie, so I'm not like copying somebody. And then I guess I had some sort of a break here. Don't freak out. You're not. I'm not telling you to wait right now. Let's see here. Separate the navigational movement from the keyboard movement. So you be able to like go north or go whatever. Maybe I'll go down. You know. Okay. That was about an hour probably, huh? It's just going to be proceeding. It's fine. You're not going to have inventory. If I do inventory, it's not going to be joke, like zero stop joke. And just walk on tablet. Let's see if it actually works here. I didn't install drivers before, so it seems to work, and it seems to work quite well. This is when I was attempting to start by doing like a brainstorming thing here. Pretty cool. You know what? I know the locations, the rooms are going to be individual things in the location. I mean, I don't have the money to do that, but even $14 a month is still better than. Shoot, maybe I should do kind of what I would be doing. Oh, another break apparently. But maybe I should do a thing where Space Debris. Yeah, Space Debris is okay, but I like Beyond Music better than Space Debris. They're almost identical, but Anyways, I was just talking to the rookie if he's still listening to my stream, but he was posted a YouTube video, Amiga mod, Space Debris by Captain, and Beyond Music, also by Captain, was like kind of like the first one that I really watched and then really liked a lot. Oh yes. Okay. Yep. Got cut my coffee here too. Okay. Still got my shaggy hair and not combing my hair and stuff there. I'm still not combing my hair, but you can't see it because it's shaved right now. Okay, so all right. So John, that's something I said earlier. I don't know how I'm something. When I was the characters putting on multiple hats, trying to or go back to this. Huh. So a lot of it is there's not a lot of important stuff I need in this. This is cool. I might be able to pick out a few things that I want or that I liked out of here, out of these two videos, and then string them together. And I don't even have to do much updating because all I did was enter some notes and the locations, and then showed how it looked. And the other part was me talking to ChatGPT, trying to get it to analyze, and then trying to come up with a name for Red Riding Hood, which I might not put in. I'll still probably put in the update though, because it's part of the update. It's part of the showing the progress of the game as I'm creating it. So let's go ahead and open this. This is going to be another short one, like another 30-minute one, depending, 25-minute. All right. So what I want to do is, this is the next day. This is the 20th. Go into projects, repository name. Just go ahead, just desktop. So you work with GitHub. Oh. And you know what? I can go ahead and I guess configurations, get appearance. Half of this is me trying to learn how to do the whole GitHub thing, but since I got GitHub desktop downloaded and stuff, I can pick a few choice clips out of this. That's pretty good. It means I got like different how do I say it? I don't have to go through everything. I can just pick out a few things that I wanted to do to show the updates on this. So this should be relatively quicker to be adding all the files and everything. To edit. There's a scene. Import everything, the scene and everything. And apparently here I was actually working on the game here. This might have been when I was first place the project, do that, but then okay, this is still about this is about me trying to use my test project and then. Okay, let's go back into like. Oh, that's right. That's right. It wasn't working. It wasn't working correctly because I didn't have like all the files, like the .godot file. Shader cat. And keep in mind it's redot, but it's still got these file names of some of these things. Godot stuff. And I need to actually change the name. Yeah. So all right. Let's go back into Discord. I wonder, shift. I wonder if I am still. Okay, that's only 25 minutes, and then this could be an hour, maybe. Month VLC. Okay. This is an hour and 18 minutes, so yeah. Wait a second, let me check something. Start here. Okay, so this is when I was first making, I think this is, yeah, Enchanted Lands Phase 1 up at the top. But this one, we can actually tell it to go back to, undefined, right? Okay, stuff. Hubert, I don't know how much intro screen, but okay. So I'm kind of going through my notes basically and trying to figure out what I want to put into the opening starting part of my game here. There to be some medium-sized tables. It's in the middle of the floor, and the top is a large book that reads Book of Spells. Walking the table, he looks left to see the city, right. He looks like. Okay, that was actually my first page, my first room, or whatever. So forth. I have the Hulk stream like reported, and so we'll see if Okay, so it doesn't look like it'll be super difficult. Um, what I might end up doing is I might end up starting with the big file. It's what, 3 hours? I don't know. Maybe I can put the whole thing on here, right? Let's see for a second here. Um, let's go in here and so my audio is still going right, correct, right? Yeah, it's still reading. Okay, good. Um, okay, so okay. Sorry with the okay okay so's and all that stuff. Uh, that's 4 minutes. 4 hours and 40 minutes. I think I can put the whole thing on there. Wait a minute. No, that's 3 hours. That's 4 hours, and then we got the 2 half hours. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and um, I have to do this carefully here. Where? Oh, Discord's on the other deal, so it's kind of grayed out, huh? Interesting. Okay. Actually, where is Discord? Discord. Okay, Discord was minimized. That's why it was grayed out. Um, that's right. Just a quick sec. All right. Okay, so let's not worry about that. In fact, let's minimize that again. Um, okay, so let's go back to the file here. The big file is 13:32:22, which is basically the timestamp 1:32 p.m. on the 19th. 13:32. 12:19, 13:32:22. Okay. So the first thing I want to do here is I want to put this guy in here somewhere. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a thing where I get rid of the break times. I got several times in here where there's a break in here. But the first thing I need to do is I need to rebuild the proxy too. So, okay, let's go to proxy and let's go to let's do 50%. We're not going to do 100%, just 50%. And I'm going to rebuild proxy and timecode indices or indices. I don't know how you pronounce it. Indices, indices, whatever. Yeah. And then it's going to start building them. And I don't know how long it's going to take. It might take a while. I mean, it looks like it's going to take a while. But in the meantime, I can go ahead and get started. It's just not going to be as snappy to uh, it's not going to be as snappy to navigate. So I have this big old area over here. Okay, let's back it up. Okay. I guess what I can do is I can go ahead and open this up a little bit. What if I was talking in here? I probably was. No, it's not going to matter that much. Please wait. And now, the mic, right? And I'm clipping the mic now. Okay, that's like not even important. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is put it right here. Right about here. Okay. Let's go all the way down. Yeah, let's go all the way over here. Let's go back over here. Here. Zoom in. Let it catch up, if it'll catch up. Alrighty then. Dang, stupid nose. And apparently I'm not making any noise here. In fact, I probably have already started putting on the noise suppressor, which is good. Don't want to sneeze. Okay, and delete. Back arrow, backspace, down, scrunch up. There. Okay. Alrighty. Come on. Should have caught up already down here. Look at that. I'm only doing 50% and it's only at 3% proxy. That's ridiculous. I mean, ridiculous. All right. That and K for cut. And this one's just going to take kind of forever. That's all right. Come on. Okay. Wait, I guess I gotta go back. Okay. And I'm gonna cut it here. Okay, delete. Is it going to delete it? Delete. Back arrow. Back space. Paste down. All right. 4%. Why does it take so long to build a proxy for this? Is it just because it's 3 hours? Shouldn't take that long. You know, 25 minutes, 30 minutes took about, how many minutes was it? It was 20 minutes? Still not right about that. No, I guess that's right. It's going to take me an hour or something, huh? To completely build proxies. I'll probably be done editing by then. I mean, that's okay, but that's what it looks like. Okay. So how long is this? 2 hours? It's only about 2 hours now. Okay. And anyways, kind of like what I said. And okay. Hmm. I need to check the. I need to check the title or the label, title, whatever, on the other one. Make sure it says 6 on it. Update 6. I might have already done it, but I'll have to check it and make sure. Okay. So let's go in and let's go ahead and go into the regular video file here. And I almost shouldn't have deleted those parts. Took some time, took a little bit of time to do it, but maybe I should undo that. So that way I can, that way I know what time, that way I know where to get it from here. Let's do something here. Control C, Z, 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 Z. Uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, going. Keep, uh, let's see. I could leave the clip like that. Yeah, let's, I should have actually, yeah, okay, so what if I redo it so I can keep track of where exactly I cut here? All right, so I'm inefficient, so sue me. What time is it? 3:34. Okay, probably have half an hour left. Okay, so Control Y. Where's the? Do we have a redo in here? Edit, redo, Control Z, Shift Control Z. I don't know. I guess it's doing everywhere, like every time I like moved it up or whatever. All right. Um, okay, so let's here. Okay, text editor. I just want to. Where's the dang text editor? There we go. Just want to mark it 12739 Pro. Okay. Now we're gonna undo again. Um, redo. I did everything, and then I undid everything, then I redid everything. So if I undo, okay, Control Z, Z, Control Z, and Control Z. Okay, so that's the other timestamp. Okay, 119:30. Okay. Nineteen 30 57. Okay. Now I need to redo it. No, I need to undo it. Control Z. Okay, that's when I cut there. I know it's kind of annoying here, but what I want to do is um, I want to note the places where I cut, um, and then I want it to be whole again, and then I want to recut those places but without deleting the places. And I'm just marking it by Control Z um, until I'm there. That. Okay, so we got that 130. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and put that in here. 1 30 25 35. All right. I don't want to save it just yet because I'm not going to save that. Control Z. Control Z. Okay. 3948. Okay. 0 39 48 33. Hike. Okay. Um. Alright, so I got my 4 spots. Okay. Now Control Shift Z. Okay. And then the next thing I want to do now is I didn't really need to mark that, but I went ahead and marked it anyways. Let's go to 119.30.57. Uh, oh, what the? Mm, I can't go by that. That's so dumb. Okay, I have to do it manually. Yeah, let's see if we can bump it. Actually, let's see how far it goes before it. 210.09. Okay. Let's hit play. I might even be running out of money for the internet here in a few months. So compare. Let's see. For a few minutes, I compare. Let's see. Premium plus. Um, I need to go and give me a second. Here, let's switch to. Okay, so let's just go ahead and right there, and let's go ahead and hit K, and then it's all that stuff, and then oh, I see it fade. I did see it fade. Let's go ahead and hit K here. It looks like the proxy must be done by now. Partly because it doesn't say it on the bottom, but also partly because it seems to be going at a pretty good clip here. Okay, let's go ahead and save this. And okay, let's see for a moment. Okay. Alrighty, so now what I end up doing is like I'm time stamping, right? In fact, let's just go ahead and delete that. And really, all I want to do is I want to kind of zoom through it, find spots that I want to pick out to edit. Okay, so we're going to go over here. We're going to open this up with VLC. Okay, this is the big one. So the big one is the one I'm concerned with right this second. In fact, what I'm going to do too is I'm going to go ahead and take that and put this right over here. And I am going to actually remove the gaps. I'm not going to worry about that up there so that this is on. In fact, let's do something else too. Let's here. Let's go ahead and mute these. Mute strips. Oh, hit backspace again. Did that work? No, it didn't work. Why didn't it work? Because there. Okay, that way I can have a one-to-one, right? Oh, shoot. Actually, this is good though. Let's do something here. Let's do backspace. Make sure everything is where it's supposed to be, right? Okay. And actually, let's do something here. Strip, select. view, view, proxy. I didn't, what? 50%, not 100%. So I can't use it unless it's set to 50%. And that's going to take forever again. Oh well, doesn't really matter, I guess. So yeah, now what we're doing is we're essentially doing the time stamping, time coding thing. But I'm just going to try to pick up stuff I only I like. Yes, I'm recording. Good, good, good. Let's switch to the desktop. Here, and we can full screen this. So here, switching to the desktop. We have, I guess not in order of importance, we have Knights Academy. I'm just gonna write down the names. Maybe I'll write the descriptions in a little bit. But we'll just write the names right now. Knights Academy, Blizzard University. Okay, so this is when I was. This is after I had did my put in my notes, and so I'm trying to I'm trying to think up locations. I guess I spelled that wrong. Short for in. Okay. That was predatory, but I don't know. So maybe what I should do is all I want is I want. Okay. I'm not going to do all of this, obviously. So what I want to do is here. I mean, I don't know. Should I do the typing thing like I was doing before, except for I'm not going to be speeding this up. I'm just going to use it as is. But I have to make sure that I edit right at the points that I'm typing them out. Here, let's see something here. All right. Halfway through the day now, so oh, and then I took my break. All right. Well, let's just go ahead and I'm just gonna essentially mark down where I want to start and stop. Okay, so we're gonna do this over, except I'm gonna do this, and in fact, do I want it on the left side or the right side? I don't know. All I need. Why did it cut it off? Why didn't it resize it? Oh, right, because it's not updating. It doesn't update in the Linux one. Oh, finally it updates, huh? All right, fine. That's okay though, I guess. Whatever. All right, so what I want to do here is go ahead and write down where I want to start and stop. And I'm going to be kind of explicit and kind of, it shouldn't take too long, but here. Full screen this. So here, switching to the desktop, and maybe I won't get to the first part of the game today. Onward, and so great guy college. Let's see here. Yes, I'm recording. Good, good, good. Let's switch to the desktop. Here, and we can full screen this. So here, switching to the desktop, and maybe I won't get to the first part of the game today. Maybe that'll have to be tomorrow. But locations, very important. Okay. Okay, we're gonna start at 18 seconds. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, and I'm gonna go ahead and hit plus for. Well, we won't be doing frames, but okay. So hours, minutes, and seconds, right? Okay. So we're starting at 18 seconds right now. Okay. Very important. Okay, so we have, I guess not in order of importance, we have Knights Academy, University. You tend to say, you know, PSU or God College, or God Father. And what I'll do too is there'll be parts where I'm talking and I need to cut it out. I will go ahead and cut it out when I'm actually editing. Right now, I'm just trying to get to places that I want to keep And just to make sure I'm keeping the stuff I want to keep. See? And that's how you spell it. So I might put the college part as lowercase. Preparatory, I guess it's preparatory, but I don't know how. No, it's preparatory, but I'm short for prep, short for in uh, preparatory academy. Preparatory academy. And then see, and that's how you spell it. So I might put the college part as lowercase, like a one-word, Great God College, right? And then Princess Preparatory Academy. You know what? 233. Okay, right? Okay, so start locations list 00 colon 02 colon 33 Princess Prep and then okay, and then what I'll do is I'll say okay, maybe I'll do it based on the start, right? So these are all start times. I won't do an end time, obviously. I'll do a start time. Basically a time where I want to start. I don't know. This is end time. I need to decide how I want to leak them. In other words, I want this from 18 seconds to 2:33, but I might jump. So let's put these in pairs. Let's put these in start and end pairs. Okay. All right. Say school because Knights Academy. Preparatory. I guess I spelled that wrong. Huh. Okay. Let me see something here. What is prep short for in prep school? Now it's preparatory, but I don't know how to spell it. So prep for preparatory. That's right. To prepare, right? Okay. I guess I should have known that. Prepare. Okay. So let's go back. Can't see the frames. Okay, so doggone it. Play from there. Huh. Okay, let me see something here. What is prep short for in prep school? That was preparatory, but I don't know how to spell it, so. Preparatory. That's right, to prepare, right? Okay, I guess. Alright, so, yeah. So, start and end pairs, right? So, we're going to start at 00, 03, and 7. And, right, spelling of preparatory. Like that. Okay. I should have known that. Preparatory. Let's see something. That might work. If you can place an establishment devoted to education or study. Oh, okay. 317, right? Okay. Now. Okay, so this, well, okay. All right. I'm having troubles here just because I'm trying to decide where a proper start and end because I'm gonna have like I want myself to type the list, but I don't want this extraneous stuff like me looking up preparatory and all that stuff. I don't want that to be in the edit. So okay, it's 317 03 23. got done spelling. Okay, even though this is super short, the other above it is also super short. So now, okay, the stuff I want to keep, right? So, this is the stuff I want to keep. This is stuff I want to keep, and the stuff I don't want to keep, I don't put. Academy mentioned education or study. Okay. History, that doesn't preparatory, but it's specific. So, academy preparation, or I don't. I can do preparatory academy because the preparatory academy is still our Princess Preparatory School. What about Polytechnic? Whereas Polytechnic is specific. So, yeah, in London. Polytechnic, I don't care about that. So those are 4 locations to start with. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, we're gonna start at, okay. Sorry for the okays. 0, 0, 08, 50. Added, okay, added. It says prep. Okay. Okay. Oop. Let me try something here. That did not help at all. It says prep. Okay. All right, fine. 0856. Done adding. All right. So those are 4 locations to start with. Let me try something here. I'm just trying to find different names for the schools. In fact, I ended up doing night school, but like this. Okay. You come up with my deal. Let's call it night school so hereby Night Academy is now called night school. Okay. So let's go back. Called night school. Why? Because it sounds funny. All right. So hereby Night Academy is now called night school. To spend a lot of time thinking up the correct name, or else it just bugs me. Only I already call the night schools. Come on. That's interesting. Night school. Like night school, like when you go at night for class. Night school, night school. Okay, I already come up with my deal. Pre-editing is taking as long as regular editing. So hereby Night Academy is now. Okay, let's just do this. I am moving, right? Yep, I am moving. Okay. Oh, come on. Let's call it night school. Okay, so we'll start there. We'll start here. 0, 15, 5. Night Academy change to what? So hereby Knights Academy is now called Night School. Why? Because it sounds funny. Why? Because it sounds funny. Okay, that's quite all right. We are going to go ahead and say 1606 because it sounds funny. Okay. Night School. Like this should be a word, right? Night School is not a word, it's 2 words then, I guess. So, Night School, Night School. Prairie God College, Princess Preparatory Academy, Princess Prep. Night School, Night School. That sounds good. Okay. Actually, Night School, 2 words. This is where I was deciding whether it's 1 word or 2 words. Castle. Castle. But this is a school. I'll leave it like this. But this is a school for nights. Night school. Okay. That's actually not bad here. Okay, so the what I'm thinking of. 2 separate words. It's possible to find instances of night, like night school, like you go to night school at night. But this is a school for nights. Night school. Okay. That's actually not bad here. Okay, 1823. Zero colon 1823. Okay, so the administration, and I don't think it's in any of the notes for some reason, because but I still have it as an idea, is that the castle will actually be up in the clouds. So you'll actually somehow need to get a flying car up there. And I might still do that because I still like that. I think that idea is cool. This castle in the clouds idea. It's pretty cool. So I might do that. Okay, so. Oh, I guess, I don't know. I guess I'm doing a lot more here. Let's just, I don't know. Let's just hit play and. The administration. And I still do that because I still. Okay. Because of. Okay, now this is where I'm actually. Does Disney World? What's Disney World 3-1? I might put the description in here. Okay, the Grand Enchanted Landian. Oh, I see. 1823. List continues. 0019 colon. In this, okay. So if you don't know, Disneyland has the Grand California. Okay, 1936. Right. The description in here in this, but okay. So. Okay, 1930. We'll say 37. The Grand Enchanted Landian, like that. Okay. So if you don't know, Disneyland. See, there's one of them. That's not it. For a sec. The Grand Californian, the Grand Floridian, Grand Enchanted Landian. As its big hotel. And the Grand Enchanted Landian right now is the Grand Enchanted everything. So that's what Motor's about. I want to say motel because it's cheap. So, and maybe I'll leave it as motel just for the heck of it, I guess. You know, maybe it is a motel. Maybe it has parking space. If you don't know, Disneyland has the Grand Californian, and does Disney World? What's Disney World 3-1? See, what is Disney World? I'm here. I should know. That's why I was thinking of the Grand Californian, the Grand Floridian, right? So I thought it'd be funny to put in to call this the Grand Enchanted Landian as its big hotel. And the Grand Enchanted Landian right now is closed up too, I believe. So, but it's a location. In fact, it's used as a base for Max's operations, at least while he doesn't have control of the castle. Grand Enchanted Landian, the Okay. 21. 38. Right. Yeah. Okay. That's in the belfry. Okay. That's in the belfry. I thought I didn't say hotel because I don't know. Motel doesn't really work because motel is technically because of cars. You know, motel, motor cars, motor inn, that sort of thing. So that's what motor's about. I want to say motel because it's cheap. So, and maybe I'll leave it as motel just for the heck of it, I guess. Yeah. Maybe it is a motel. Maybe it has parking spaces for carriages, right? I mean, could be, right? You have flying trains and you have two-way magic mirrors and you have some sort of modern conveniences, but it's all based on magic and whatever. This could be kind of a similar deal. Okay, that's Belfry Motel. Scarborough there. Maybe I'll put the E on the end. Chicken. Scarborough Fair or SFC. I don't like using KFC as a name, but that sounds funny. Scarborough Fair Chicken. Okay, so what else? Wharf mines. Okay, forest of the Gnome Kingdom. Cheesy or something. They've forgotten to grow back their leaves when they lost them originally, and then the idea is the longer you stay there, the more you forget things. And I was actually thinking of a location to actually do stuff in. Like if you stayed in it too long, you'd start forgetting stuff. And I ended up putting that in later. I could say force of forgetfulness, but it's not even a real thing. Force of forgetfulness. Actually, do stuff in. Like if you stayed in it too long, you'd start forgetting stuff. Obviously, force of forgetting thoughts. I could say force of forgetfulness, but. Okay, so we're gonna let's see. 0, 25, 05, force of fading thoughts. Okay. And I'm gonna skip a bunch of this. Force of forgetfulness, like a real thing. Is that to the spirit? This is good. This is a bunch of stuff I can skip over. Maybe I'm changing. I think. Right? Names here. Some of the names here. Right. All right. Princess Preparatory Academy, Princess Pet. Knights Academy is now night school. I think it's very punny, if I do say so myself. Let's find the force of fading class and the force of for. If I do say so myself. Some of the names here. Right. Okay. So right there, we're gonna say 0032 colon 32. Very punny. That, you know, as in puns, as in a joke, kind of a dry joke. Princess Preparatory Academy, Princess Pet. Knights Academy is now night school. I think it's very punny, if I do say so myself. Let's find the force of fading class and the force of for. The force of forget. It might be a little bit early, but it's actually halfway through the day now, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a break here. Okay. 33 colon, okay, 0033 colon 14 breaking. Okay. And we will see. I'll see if I can think of more stuff about the locations. Maybe I can scan through the document a little bit to come up with any more locations that are suggested in the game. I think this is most of them right now. There's obviously there's villages, and I don't know where that would be, and if that would be even featured in the game, other than saying that the villagers got taken, they're stolen. There's definitely supposed to be other restaurants and hotels, but they're all closed up. So I don't know if those are going to actually be locations. Might have 7th. Might have a the street though. Okay, so what I was envisioning was kind of this clover leaf formation. So you have it's sort of like I guess sort of like the way Disneyland works, where you have the 4 lands in like a circle, and then you have a hub, and then you have the street, right? That's sort of similar to like a clover leaf. You know, clover leaf is 4 areas, and then you have 00007 where you would have all your restaurants and shops, and that's right, it's gonna have shops too. So I don't know if I'll have a shop as a gameplay element or as a location. I suppose it should, but I'll have to think up something that involves going to a shop, and maybe I don't come up with that, so I'm not sure. But maybe maybe a main street of sorts. I don't know if I call it Main Street though. I mean, I could call it Main Street. Straight up copy, and I don't know if I want to do that, so I'll have to think about that. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and take a break, and I'll see you back in about 10 minutes or so. 15, 32, 32. And now the mic. Okay. Right. And I'm clipping the mic now. All right. So we got that much saved, And shoot, it's already 4. It's about time for me to call it a day, but let's go ahead and bump it up here through. I was doing some looking around and okay. Anything else that you interact with in the scene is just going to be per scene, which is fine because you're not going to have any inventory. If I do inventory, it's not going to be how do I say it? You pick up something, you need to find door's locked. You need to find a key. What we can do is let's say it's a house and let's say there's maybe there's a mailbox or it works and you go into the house. Or you might have to wait up picking up stuff. I'm just explaining how the choose your own adventure part is going to work here, and the choice you choose. Say it's that doesn't need to go in the update because that's not something that I did. Writing this list out, something I did. Other notes are going into Redot or whatever. Usually have some sort of funny sign on. Those early ones have to go all or restart. But then a minute later, and by turning it into making the wrong decision, it's something if you had to get it, and you don't. But that's on my face. Like when right now, I need to go through and I need to write the location. I wonder if I can open it like a separate window. I don't know if I can. New window. Okay. I mean that will work. On top, no window. That's about right. Okay. Well, that's about right there. Side of the train. What else? Anything else I can find? Okay, so so let's call this place where all the hotels and shops and restaurants are. Let's call this what do we call it? Something market, right? The Renaissance Fair, because you're in a Renaissance Fair practically. Actually, that might actually be kind of a funny way to do it. But part of the funniness, I could have a Renaissance Fair as a separate separate location where they're holding a Renaissance Fair in a what is essentially a medieval style kingdom. So they're being Renaissance in the Renaissance, so to speak. But anyways, what would you call it? It's like a shopping center. It won't be a center though because it would be a center, but it's not. It's not like a center. It's not like a mall or something. Let me look something up here. Is it the place the alley situation? And this isn't from. It's got 4 lands. It's got, in other words, you're gonna have like else there. Oh, played with yeah. Oops. I'm just using it. That's funny. Actually, I just do it in Blender because everything else there. I don't know if I'm doing actual 2D. Let's do 2D animation because I'll be using grease pencil. I'm just using it for a. Let's see. Why is it not working? Pencil since I. Oh. I had installed drivers and stuff before, so strength. Let's increase the strength a little bit. Yeah. Okay, there. That's good. Okay. Now it's not really a problem to install no driver, but you have to make sure you find the driver, whatever the equivalent control panel is. It's not pronounced it, but you know. I'm just talking about in this part. I'm just talking about the stupid drawing graphics tablet. I got an old from like 2010 or something. Wacom. Is that how they pronounce it? Wacom Intuos 3. So it's like a pretty old tablet. It still works, and it works in Linux pretty good. So it works without me having to define any drivers or anything. So that's pretty good. So it's quite old now. It's like from 2015 or earlier. It's earlier than 2015 though, I think. 2015? No, not 2015. It's way earlier than that. Like 2010. So this thing is like, I don't know, 14 or 15 years old. And here you have the stand, right? And then this is just a now this is just a yeah, it can be a. So this thing is like, I don't know, 14 or 15 years old. Okay, so this is. Okay, so this is where I'm gonna actually go ahead and describe the way the land's laid out. 4, 2. Four-leaf clover layout. Okay. 0, colon. So this thing is like, I don't know, 14 or 15 years old. Okay, so this is the way I had this set up, okay? And actually it's 145. We'll put it right on the button, 145.00. I think. Alright. It should be close enough anyways to get get to it. And this is just like a 40 clip, right? Okay. It looks like a so your razor seems to work pretty well on here. Kind of was it camera view? I have the Blender doesn't have it. We'll do it sort of like this. We'll do it like straight up, like the something like that. Yep. Okay, so like over here you have I'm calling it night school now instead of night academy. Night school. That's a little play on words. Okay. And we have all the hotels and shops. Right. Grand Enchanted will be somewhere over here. DE3 of Now I could do the funny joke of the red color at the Renaissance Fair, considering that it's a Magic Kingdom, which is like a medieval kingdom, even though it's fantasy. I might do that. That might be kind of a funny thing to do. Or the reason I was looking up Diagon Alley is because I was wondering, what the alley part of it is. Of course, it's not really an alley inside the whole area. It's more like a center. Like they have it like a circle and everything. I went to the Universal Studios, Universal Islands of Adventure, the Diagon Alley part in that. It was pretty cool, themed and everything. But so basically all of your shops and stuff. Anyways, I was thinking that you could think of some funny name for the quote unquote alley. Diagonal alley, but it's not diagonal, and it's too on the nose for. Let's close that and don't save. So if anybody can think of a name, I'd be willing to listen. I have to come up with it though. Okay, let's do something here. Let's just make it a circle. Like over here you have. Okay, and we get to actually go inside it at some point. We will keep. Or the reason I was looking up Diagon Alley is because I was wondering, what the alley part of it is. Of course, it's not really an alley inside the Universal Islands of Adventure. That you could think of some funny name for the quote unquote alley. Diagonal alley, but it's not diagonal, and it's too on the nose for. Let's close that and don't save. Okay, so we're ending here 150 colon 40. Closed grease pencil. Okay, and then so if anybody can think of a name, there, Main Street. All right, so let's go back up again. Back up again. Let's just go from here, right? 151, 24. The Renaissance Fair. And I put the E at the end on purpose. It's not actually spelled. I guess E is improper spelling, but I think I'm gonna leave that Scarborough Fried Chicken and leave it the Renaissance Fair without the E in the game later. Anyways. Maybe I could call it Orthogon Alley for some stupid reason. That would kind of make a little joke on Diagon Alley for those that know what it is or something. I don't know. Orthogon Alley. Yeah, I might put that in there as a little in joke there. The Renaissance Fair itself is going to be kind of funny because they're going. One of the questions you're going to ask somebody a question, you're going to be like, "Why do you call yourselves a Renaissance Fair again? Isn't Renaissance fairs supposed to represent medieval kingdoms back when horse-drawn carriage and the age of knights and blah blah blah, and this is a magic kingdom which also has knights and horses and all this kind of stuff." And then they'll kind of act like, "Well, duh, that's why we're the Renaissance Fair because that's Anyways, I don't know how to make that funny or make it sound funny to you. To me, it sounds kind of funny, because it like isn't the whole kingdom the Renaissance Fair? And then they'll be kind of indignant, like, no, this is the only Renaissance Fair. This is the Renaissance Fair. Anyways, that's I might leave it like that. Not use the little Harry Potter joke. Okay, I'll just go ahead and I won't be too exact here. That's okay, because I'll probably be finessing it a little bit anyways. 58. Harry Potter joke, question mark. Let's go ahead and save that. Let's close that. My roadmap. Okay, so at this point, where is? Oh, okay. Okay, so at this point, I'm trying to find all the locations. So, Magic Kingdom, that it is Grand Chandler. You know what? And I can also put like the locations. The rooms are going to be the individual things in the location. For instance, Scarborough Fried Chicken. Like you're gonna have the throne. Okay, so the what I want to do in these updates is I just want to put down things that I did, not things that I'm thinking about for the future, just on the updates, because you can already tell that in the stream. If you watch the stream or listen to the stream, you can see, you can watch or listen to my process, my mental process that I go through in coming up with names and whatever. And so I don't really want that in the updates. I just want that in the live stream. Leave that in the live stream, obviously, and leave the live stream up. But the updates are just going to be updates. I kind of want to entice people to watch the live streams uh, once they look at these updates and see that I'm actually making progress each time. Each time I'm, you know, more story, more, more code, more drawing images, whatever, and that I'm going forward. Um, Even if I mess up or whatever, I'm still moving forward basically. So the deal is though is you get into the kingdom uh, by buying you buy when they activate the Sands workshop. How you over should I don't know the Gnome Kingdom, the dwarf mines, and rooms. And so when I was doing locations there, I didn't put in stuff like the convenience store that John stops at in his realm, his house, the library. I was originally going to do some stuff there. I'm still kind of thinking about how I'm going to do the story. I realize this is about editing, but maybe this will be of interest here. I'm thinking of I'm thinking of kind of rejiggering my story just a little bit. It's not really changing it all that much because we start with Hubert in Enchanted Lands and seeing that everything is closed. Like it might be an opening cutscene. It shows the doors being closed and locked, and windows being boarded up, and um, I mean you might see the whole thing about Max moving in and stuff, and then be starting. Because right now Hubert looks like kind of the protagonist, and in a sense I all want the three main people to be the protagonists in the story, Hubert, John, and the princess. And usually it's usually there's a sidekick and or love interest, kind of thing. And so and then there's the mentor kind of figure and stuff like that. He actually John doesn't really have a sidekick character, you know. Uh Although Roland's only introduced in number 2, so he's not really a sidekick until then, anyways, if you could consider him that. Anyways, I'm thinking of the whole 3-act structure where your main protagonist he gets called to do something he doesn't want to. I still don't get the whole refusal thing. I know a lot of movies and stories kind of use that for sure. Um, Frodo is trying to refuse the ring, but I mean, he doesn't really refuse it. He does. He doesn't refuse the call. He refuses the ring, and so that's not a refusal of the call, honestly. And honestly, both Bilbo and Frodo, they have this streak of wanting to go on adventures. So it's not that. Although I guess they're hesitant to do it at first. So maybe that's kind of true. Luke Skywalker doesn't want to join Obi-Wan at first um, because he thinks that he needs to be on the farm, and then of course when his parents get killed, he has to go. The Last Starfighter, he gets brought up, and all of it's too much for him, so he has Centauri send him back to Earth, and then they convince him that he needs to go and do this thing, which he does. So and most of your favorite things, this is in there, but I don't have in my story a thing. Um, Basically, it's more like Frodo or Bilbo, where John likes fantasy books, and he wants to be a writer sometime, and he works in a library, and so this sort of thing would appeal to him. So he didn't want to go right away. He wouldn't refuse it. He wouldn't actually refuse it. Anyways, I should get on with this or quit because it's almost about time to quit. Why? Because I'm no longer in the freebie part of that. You know, before it'll just default to the other model, and then I would still be able to use it. But apparently, I can't do that now. Anyways, so right now, unless I want to wait till tomorrow to do the same short thing there, or see if I can find a way of feeding the document into like Grok or something. Maybe I could do that too. I'm not sure. Maybe I should ask it if it'll do that. Because really, although, okay, your PDF allow you to upload here to directly upload, not premium, right? Create a premium files, but generally, I can't upload to Grok because I don't have premium. Okay, so these are kind of the little things that I want to keep in, sort of. So if we could count this up, this is about 2 minutes. This is less than a minute. You know, 3 minutes, and then this is a few seconds. You know, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that would be 9 minutes if they were each 1 minute. They're more than that. You can average them out. 18 minutes. So I still have to do just a little bit of editing, but that's a far cry from doing a whole like 3 hours. That was a emergency bathroom break, which happens if you've been drinking. That you were gonna play was the John character, John Thomas character. So he was the main character, your point of view character, and so what am I doing here? They're generally simple creatures, and you know, like a volcano, right? So you're thinking about doing it's kind of he's a little introverted, or maybe he's not. It would break up my motel, you know, Bats and Belfry motel, and so what was I saying? Anyways, he doesn't know who he can trust, and so he decides he's gonna bring in somebody from outside. And when I mentioned before, now all I'm just doing is reiterating my story. So, he allows John to come into Enchanted Lands. They're open, and let's see here. What the heck? Yes, I'm recording. Good. Let's switch to the desktop. Here, and we can full screen this. So here, switch into the desktop, and maybe I won't get to the first part of the game today. Maybe that'll have to be tomorrow. But locations. What the heck happened? Okay, so we have like tourist Tatooine, right? Okay, so this goes back to the thing, right? We'll have it, and then you and it'll probably be short too. When you're playing to get you adjusted to the game, the little beginning part, it's gonna be super short. He can't trust anybody, so he's going out. Okay, that's all. So I guess that's all I've got for here too. So that's all right. Even if it's a full 18 minutes or 20 minutes, it's a lot easier to get down to where I want it and to quickly edit through that. And then I still need to go ahead and I have to do this later. I'll have to do it. I can do it tonight. Super secret stream or not on a stream at all. I do it after the fact. I might do that. Where I yeah. So basically, I'm kind of done today, I guess. I'll probably render. I'll probably do the rough cut render of I'll probably do the rough cut render of number 6 so that I can do the voiceover for later when I turn this off. Anyways, yeah, so let's switch back to webcam. I want to thank you all for watching and or listening, if anybody is watching and or listening. And I should be back on Monday, actually working on more plot. We still got to get the plot done. In fact, I went ahead and I think the last thing that I did on that was the aerial battle between Sir William, being now that he's a flying unicorn, and the Black Knight, who is now on Kirktooth, and Kirktooth is actually his personal flying steed, you might say, his dragon. And uh, see, earlier on, he saw that Sir William and Hubert were heading towards the castle in the air, so he was watching. So when he's coming back down, of course he's gonna go after him and try to get rid of him. And they have a sort of a fight, and they're sort of outmatched. But then out of nowhere comes Chester and Nestor, the two good dragons. The one that was mean, he's not mean anymore. Um, and Chester, of course, he was the good sightseeing dragon that I had developed earlier. And um, they actually come in and help Sir William out and knock out the Black Knight. So the Black Knight will be out of commission by the end of the second act, basically. And that's a big blow. And then eventually, when Hubert gets his magic back, he can turn Sir William back into a man, and Sir William can command Enchanted Land's armies as they get set up for the big battle against Max and his minions. And so yeah, and that also means that I have to add more plot points, more of the Chester and Nestor story to Act 2. And I don't guess he'll be in Act 1 either. I'm so going to keep to the way I have Act 1 right now. It's mysterious. They don't know about anything. You know, you have the Princess of Hubert and John, and then you have Roland, the oversized dwarf, and you have the Count, one of Hubert's old friends, and um, he actually has his own personal story. He's actually looking for a mate because all of his race have been killed off or whatever. And so yeah, um, maybe I can do something with the Count's family. Maybe his I don't mean family as in being married. He's gonna find a mate, but maybe like his mom and dad and brothers and sisters, and maybe some people he knew. Maybe the vampires aren't actually extinct, but they're being held captive. And maybe I'll introduce that in there. I know I keep on adding stuff in it. It's like I'm taking a regular story that you do, and then I'm adding more stuff into it instead of taking stuff away. But so yeah, we um so yeah, so I'm gonna have to after okay, so I got all that done. I'm gonna have to introduce Chester and Nestor somewhere along the line, and actually I'm gonna have to introduce Crooktooth too as well, because there's an important part here, and I could put Chester and Nestor's meeting in the first act, so that by the second act, they can actually help our our guys. Nah, nah, I can't do that. I'll have to do that in the second act as well because they help at the end of the second act where where the Black Knight and Sir William are facing off. They have to help, and that's when they rid the all the dragons of their evil enchantments, and they stop being hostile, and they can help our guys. Anyways, so yeah, thanks for watching, and I guess um, let me look down here. Hold on a sec. So I guess I'll see you on Monday, and we'll see if I can get the story done next week. Maybe I can. Maybe there's not too much left to do, and I'll see you later.